So we arrived at the airport about 5:30 in the morning. Then this is waiting for breakfast, Manchester Airport. And this is Giraffe Cafe. Just felt like videoing my lunch really. Breakfast, sorry, my brain went at that stage. Here's us getting ready to board the Aurigny plane to Guernsey. Mum looking super excited. This is when we got into the Guernsey airport, and then there was like a little welcome sign. Lovely roads, and just starting to, head along, get into the hotel. Then it was time to go find our rooms and put our bits and bobs away, as you do. Me trying not to mess it up. My dessert afterwards, then when we felt like going for a little walk with the ducks. Why not? As you can see, we've just been round the back of Rose Tower. We're just heading out down towards the beach now. It's lovely, like sunset, but as you can tell, it's a bit drafty. So feeling a bit of a chill here we are. But there we are. Mum looking lovely. I just love watching the boats out at sea. Like, for me, it's so relaxing. So this is us having a quick lunch at the bathing pools in St. Peter's Port. Love it. Just heading into St. Peter's Port. Bit of roadworks going on there. But here we are. Anyway, bit jolty. So this is Grand Rock Beach, where we went with some of the family in the afternoon. Lovely weather. This is when we went back to Rose Tower after tea one night. It's full of history from the Germans, and this is one of the lookout towers. It's really nice and scenic. This is Strawberries milkshake from Creasy's. You literally can't beat them. Our friend Steve the Seagull, who sat outside while we were having a drink. After lunch, next stop was the German military hospital. We've got a lot of the original architecture and designs in here, a lot of the original materials and resources that were used at the time as well, such as this is one of the wards with the original beds. I mean, it does look a bit eerie. You wouldn't want to be treated here now, but it's really good. It's so interesting. You definitely have to go and take a look round if you're ever here in Guernsey. It's absolutely fab.
Hi, Mom.
There's my As you can see, this is one of the original rails used in the area, and the word coming up means department that Russian, as the man told us at the front desk. How lovely of him. And this is a very long corridor, as we can all see, but I just quite like the lighting in it. But there we go, water filter. How interesting. Dear me, there's the kitchen.
Hello!
And having a little wander, experimenting with the echo effect because I'm such a child at heart. Then when you get towards the end of the tour, you get to see like all the archives of like past history, news articles about the war, what's been going on, and any bits of uniform and other photographs and articles that might have been left behind. And this was when we stepped outside. Here's our little friend Sally the snail. Best fish finger sandwich ever at the beach. Here's me looking extremely windswept. It started pouring it down when we went for this walk, but we weren't going to let the rain stop us, so it just looks like a moody afternoon for this weather. Anyway, it was a nice walk, so we enjoyed it. Then it was time to head back to the hotel and catch a nice hot shower and possibly a cheeky hot chocolate. So the next day we went to Sark. This is when we got onto the mainland from Guernsey. Then next we loaded up onto something called a toast rack, which is basically a tractor with a carriage that looks like a toast rack, as you would get in the kitchen, split into different sections. Then we got a quick cup of coffee before we decided to head down towards the beach. Got a few photos of bits and bobs. hanging out in the woods, seeing the horses. Then we got down towards the beach. It was lovely. Had a wander on the way back up at all the bits and bobs going on. There's just really nice scenic walks, like the coastline is so beautiful. Then I went to have a look at the chapel. It was really nice inside, everyone's really welcoming and friendly. It's just a really nice place to visit. Or the local, I think there's 2 other churches there. That's the one and only post office with all their bits and bobs. It's really, really nice. I got, what was it? I think I got a postcard, something from there. Then that was one of the cats we saw. This is a patchwork piece of artwork by some of the local primary school children who live in the area. There's 550 people who live on Sark to be recorded. And that was when we left at the end of the day before boarding to go back to Guernsey. So that was my part 1 of the Guernsey greetings, mini slideshow / vlog, whichever one you want to call it. I know there'll be plenty of improvements to make for future videos, so please let me know your thoughts on this, and I welcome any other feedback as well, of course. But apart from that, all I want to say is I hope you like seeing this glimpse of Guernsey and Sark so far, and thank you very much for watching. Adios.